What happens when an ordinary woman turned omniscient being clashes with a chaos, magic-wielding mutant who rewrote the fabric of the multiverse? That's right, today we are diving deep into a clash of two of the most powerful female characters ever put to screen, Lucy. From the 2014 sci-fi thriller Lucy and Wanda Maximoff, better known as the Scarlet Witch from the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Marvel Comics. These two aren't just strong, they're terrifying forces of nature. One became the universe itself after unlocking 100% of her brain as potential, while the other warped reality to eliminate mutants and challenge cosmic entities like the Darkhold and Chthon. In this video, we'll break down Lucy as god-tier evolution and Scarlet Witch as multiverse-shattering chaos, analyzing their powers, limitations, and ultimate potential. Then by the end, we'll answer the million-dollar question: who would win? Sit back, plug in, and get ready for a battle beyond human comprehension. Lucy as ascension to omnipresence. Lucy Miller began as just another college student, but after becoming an unwilling drug mule for a Taiwanese mob and absorbing the experimental drug CPH4, she begins a mind-bending transformation that turns her into a being beyond the limits of physical existence. With 10% brain capacity, she gains superhuman reflexes, perfect recall, and resistance to pain. By the time she hits 20–40%, Lucy can manipulate electronic signals, read thoughts, learn entire languages in seconds, and control others with her mind. Her physical body becomes less relevant as her consciousness evolves. At 60–80%, she is bending matter, manipulating DNA, controlling gravity and magnetism, and even shifting her appearance. She travels through time and space, stops bullets mid-air, and creates barriers that defy all known physics. But once Lucy hits 100%, she transcends the physical. Her body dissolves, and she merges with the fabric of the universe. She becomes omnipresent, downloading her knowledge into a flash drive before vanishing. Lucy is now an incorporeal entity existing everywhere and nowhere, seeing all of time simultaneously and manipulating reality at will. She does to just bend the universe, she becomes it. Scarlet Witch as cosmic destruction. Wanda Maximoff as evolution is no less terrifying. Introduced in the MCU as a Sokovian enhanced with telekinesis and mental manipulation abilities, she quickly becomes one of the most feared Avengers. But her true power isn't just in moving objects, it is in rewriting reality. Fueled by grief and chaos magic, Wanda becomes the Scarlet Witch, a mythical being of prophecy capable of reshaping the multiverse. In WandaVision, she enslaves an entire town with hex magic, creating false realities so powerful that even powerful magic users like Doctor Strange take notice. In Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, she becomes even darker. Driven by her desire to reunite with her lost children, Wanda pierces through the multiverse, body-hopping and destroying sorcerers and cosmic defenses with ease. Her magic can erase people from existence, overpower cosmic beings, and resist the full force of magical and physical assault. In the comics, Wanda once uttered just 3 words: "No more mutants," and erased the powers of over 90% of the mutant population, permanently altering reality. She's considered an Omega-level threat. Her chaos magic isn't bound by time or space, it is the disruption of all known laws. And with the Darkhold, she gains access to ancient forbidden knowledge that expands her abilities further, making her practically a god. Power comparison, PSI energy versus chaos magic. Now let's compare them in terms of raw capability. Lucy's abilities stem from unlocking the full potential of the human brain, tapping into a theoretical PSI field or superspectrum. She gains total cellular and molecular control, electromagnetic manipulation, time travel, and ultimately, universal omnipresence. She does just manipulate the universe, she becomes it. At full power, Lucy exists beyond physical matter, space, and time. She is a form of living energy, able to exist in all places simultaneously and manipulate fundamental forces. Scarlet Witch, on the other hand, is powered by chaos magic, a form of supernatural energy capable of altering reality itself. Unlike Lucy's psionic awakening, Wanda's powers are external in origin, yet internalized through her will, grief, and emotional intensity. Wanda rewrites reality through emotion and spell work, whereas Lucy calculates it like a hyper-intelligent god. In terms of scale, both manipulate the universe, but their methods differ. Lucy's approach is rooted in hyper-awareness, infinite information processing, and scientific transcendence. Wanda, S approach is driven by emotion, chaos, and destiny. One is logical omniscience. The other is chaotic divinity. Where Lucy becomes a non-corporeal consciousness, Wanda remains at least partially bound to human desires and emotions. This may be Lucy's greatest advantage, as she operates beyond the limits of form or feeling, strengths, weaknesses, and limitations. Lucy's greatest strength is also her final form. She becomes untouchable. Literally, she does have a body, does T age, does T die, and does T need space or air to exist. Once she hits 100%, she becomes an eternal observer and manipulator of all reality. Her only potential weakness is her detachment from emotion, something that might make her predictable or less adaptable in chaotic conditions. Scarlet Witch, in contrast, is deeply emotional. Her children, her grief, and her desperation often cloud her judgment. While this gives her tremendous rage-based power, it also leaves her vulnerable. Her need to control reality stems from trauma. While this emotional core can make her unstoppable, it can also be her undoing, causing instability in her magic and decision-making. However, Wanda has an edge in her magical unpredictability. The Darkhold enhances her chaos abilities to such a degree that she defeats cosmic-level sorcerers and destroys ancient strongholds. And unlike Lucy, Wanda can exploit the human psyche, conjure illusions, and control people as perceptions of reality. But Lucy does perceive reality. She is reality. While Wanda has to cast spells or use emotion to trigger her abilities, Lucy simply wills things into being. She does need incantations or magical energy. Her power is her presence. In a direct confrontation, Lucy's incorporeality and universal awareness would likely give her a near insurmountable advantage. Wanda might be able to put up a fight using pure chaos energy. But if Lucy does even exist on a physical or spiritual plane anymore, what is there to target? Final verdict: who would win? This battle is the ultimate contrast between mind and magic, science and sorcery, logic and emotion. Scarlet Witch is undoubtedly one of the most powerful beings in the multiverse. Her magic warps dimensions, undoes genetics, and even scares gods. But despite all her terrifying power, she is still fundamentally human, emotional, grieving, and attached to people and outcomes. Lucy, on the other hand, transcends. Her journey is one of pure evolution. By the end of her story, she does just possess knowledge. She becomes knowledge. She does manipulate time. She exists in all time. She does bend reality. She is embedded in its code. So who would win? If Lucy and Scarlet Witch met in battle before Lucy reached 100%, the Scarlet Witch could have a shot. Her chaotic nature, unpredictability, and magical power might overpower a still physical Lucy. But once Lucy hits 100% brain usage, the game is over. Scarlet Witch can bend reality. Lucy is reality. And in a battle between the wielder of chaos and the embodiment of the cosmos, the victor is clear. Winner, Lucy. Because you can beat what you can touch. You can destroy what is everywhere. And you can outthink the universe itself. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.